Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name's Tiona and I am currently 32 weeks pregnant. If you've watched my videos before, then you'll know that this is a different location to usual. Like, my usual location in my bedroom is currently being overtaken, or whatever you want to say, by an Xbox because my boyfriend has decided to put the Xbox in there now. So I'm down here in the living room on my sofa, but I actually kind of prefer this location just because it's just it's more comfortable for me. Now I'm like in my 3rd trimester and in the 8th month of pregnancy, so it is more comfortable down here for me. So you never know, I might stay down here for the rest of the videos. Anyways, to the video. One of the main reasons I am filming this video is because I've watched a few of these videos of other people doing them, and I haven't felt as though they're like explaining why they chose that product. So say they decided on a certain pregnancy pillow, they didn't explain why that pregnancy pillow was good for them. They just said, oh, a pregnancy pillow, but all pregnancy pillows are different. I've had 3, so no, 2, and one of them was horrible, one of them I love. So that's why I want to film this video, so I can explain properly why I like every item, and then you guys, if you're a mum-to-be or something, you are able to know what to go for basically, or you know. I also just wanted to like help pregnant women basically know and understand about each item that I'm about to explain. So like even pregnancy apps and stuff, like they're all so different. I want to be able to give other pregnant women advice and stuff on essential pregnancy items. So my first item is a pregnancy pillow. This is mine. It's huge. I had the first pregnancy pillow I got was humongous, but it was padded so harshly that it was quite hard to lay on, and I didn't want hard. I wanted something soft and comfortable for my stomach, and I knew that as I got further along I'd need something even more soft. This one was from Kiddicare. There is a bus going past my house. Do you mind? Anyways, this was from Kiddicare and I absolutely love it. It is just so comfortable and squashy, and you can do, it's in the shape of like a U. Most people call it a V-shaped pillow, but mine's not really V-shaped, it's more of a U. But it's so comfortable and it fits me from my head to my stomach, so like I can have it on my head and around my belly at the same time, and that is just the comfiest position ever. So I chose this pregnancy pillow particularly because of how soft it was and how comfortable it was to lay on, and also a lot of pregnancy pillows you can't take a cover off and wash it. Well, obviously I'm not sleeping with the same pillow for 9 months, that's disgusting. So I can take this off and wash it. It has a zip here and it's like a half zip, but you can take it off, wash it and put it back on all in the same day. That way you've still got the same pillow every single night, but it's washed and clean and you don't feel dirty basically. The second item I have for this video is the cocoa butter formula creams. This one is a tummy butter for stretch marks, and this one is a daily skin therapy for like moisturising. Now this one, you are able to tell, I use quite frequently. I started using these creams basically when I found out I was pregnant, and I'm not lying to you, I have no stretch marks on my stomach at all. And I do believe it is from this, as well as just my skin not wanting them, I guess. I don't know. I do have stretch marks in other places, such as my boobs and my bum. My boob ones aren't that obvious, but I didn't put any cream on there, like, to start with, until I saw them. So I couldn't reduce the fact of getting them. Whereas on my tummy, I feel like putting this on before I got the stretch marks helped elasticate my skin so that it wasn't stretching dry, basically. It had moisture in it, so my belly could stretch, and I feel like this helped that a lot. I don't even know if you're supposed to put this on before. So you're supposed to put this on 3 times a day, or as often as possible. I put it on once a day, and sometimes I forget to. Maybe I should start putting it on more. It smells good. I don't know. But that's not the point. I recommend these a lot. It works for me, so it could work for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, it might not. Don't go out and buy it and think, oh my god, Tiona said it will work, so it's going to work. No, that's not the case. It might work. It worked for me. It may not work for you, but you could try it. It's not even that expensive for how much you get and how long it's lasting me. I've used like 1/3 of it, and I only have like 2 months to go, so less than 8 weeks and I'll have my baby, so I've got less than 8 weeks to use this. I mean, I probably won't use it all. This one is a daily skin therapy, softens, smooths, relieves rough, dry skin, and it's 24-hour moisture. This, for dry skin, is amazing. I mean, I love it. And it doesn't, when you rub it in, it doesn't go, like, it doesn't make your skin feel oily or anything. It just basically goes. You put it on and it's gone. I put it on my arms, and my chest and my face sometimes, not always, because I don't really want it on, I don't put stuff on my face. But this, to start with, when I first got this, I did put it on my face. And it helped with my dry skin. I did have dry skin on my face quite badly around my cheeks and chin. And on my forehead, and I put this on for like a week or 2, and then it just went, and I didn't need to put it on again because I don't have dry skin now. My arms are currently quite dry and my hands are quite dry, and I do use this. I might actually put some on now. So it just goes on like that, and that's literally it. No more dry skin. I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but this hand's dry, this hand's not. But yeah, that is a go-to cream along with this. And I don't know, you can probably get other versions. Why is it the cars are like revving up and down my street right now? You can get other, what are they called, versions of these cocoa butters, but I feel like Palmer's cocoa butter formula is just thebomb.com. I love them. My third item is a book. Now, I love this book. It's called What to Expect When You're Expecting. It's the new 4th edition by Heidi Murkoff, and I'm currently using a receipt as a bookmark because I don't own a bookmark because I don't read, usually. Basically, I would recommend a book because it tells you everything you need to know about pregnancy. All books are different, obviously. This book, I have 2 books. I have a book for me, a book for Mark, and a book about a first-time parent, basically. I'm out of breath already, oh my god. Okay, so this book is supposedly the world's best-selling pregnancy. Due to it being August, it is very hot, and so the second to last item I thought of was a fan. It's beautiful. I probably ruined everything. this is just a small little battery powered fan. You can get all sorts. You can get ones that plug into your phone, which I also have. You can get a big electrical one that you plug into the wall. I have one of those as well for bedtime. This is just for travelling, so I have one in the car as well, but it's a windy one, so I can wind it. I have a lot of fans around me, but when I'm like in the car or at someone's house or something like that, or out and about for a meal or anything really that's not in your own home, because in your home you can control how hot you get. You can take clothes off if you're too hot, you can put clothes on if you're too cold, but when you're out you can't do that. So a fan for me is like a go-to thing, because you can just whip it out and cool yourself down. Like right now I'm really hot, but just doing that made me cool straight away basically. They can be so cheap or they can be really expensive. You don't need an expensive one. Like this was probably like £2 or something, really cheap. And I found my other one that I just wind myself, that was only £1. So I mean, you can get them really cheap, they're not expensive, so that's why I would get one. If they were like £50 then I would probably choose not to, but because they're so good and they're going to keep you cool and they're not going to break because they're battery powered, I mean, you just add a few batteries and you're fine. Or get a handheld one where it's just you wind it yourself, or an electrical powered one that you just plug the cable in.
Oh.
So I would recommend a fan, and it's just because you can literally take a little handheld fan anywhere. It fits into any kind of bag or purse, so I would definitely recommend a fan. Lastly, I would recommend a pregnancy app. I don't know if I've actually spoken, I have, I'm pretty sure I've said about a pregnancy app in another video. However, I have a pregnancy folder on my phone, and it has 4 pregnancy apps. There's one that's called Pregnancy Plus, another one called Emma's Diary, another one called Baby Centre, and another one called Contractions. Then I have 2 beside it, so a Bounty one, which is Bounty Pregnancy, and another one that's Ovia Pregnancy. The one I use the most is Ovia Pregnancy. So when you open it, it looks like this, and when it's loaded, it will look something like this. I don't know if you can see that, I'm hoping you can. And basically it tells you the size of the hand, the size of the foot, the size as in like, the length of your baby, and like compares it to like through objects, animals, stuff like that. And then it tells you what week you are and what is happening in that week, everything that happens. I love this app. You can track your weight, you can check for food safety lookup, medication safety lookup, symptoms lookup. There's a contraction timer on here, and a kick counter, which seems really cool. You can track your weight, your sleep, your activity, your steps, your blood pressure and your nutrition. And there's articles and videos, there's goals, you can change your due date if it changes, because I know some people it does change in their pregnancy. And then they do a Ovia parenting app, which I might get for when he's here. But for now, that app is probably my favourite, just because of how much information it gives you. Back into the folder you have Pregnancy Plus, which I don't really use, that's why it's in the folder. Emma's Diary is good because you can get freebies and money off and just stuff like that. And then Baby Centre is such a good app. I didn't know anything about Baby Centre until literally yesterday, when my other pregnant friend told me about it, and so I got it. and you put your details in, so like your name, your age. No, you don't even put your age in. You put your name and like how many, when your due date is basically. And I am 32 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I have 54 days to go. This top is really annoying me right now. Yeah, so I have 54 days to go until my actual due date. And this also gives you so much information, but the one thing I do love about this app is that there's a birth club. So if you're due in either November, October, December, or any month, in that month particularly, you get to put yourself into a group and become a member with other pregnant ladies, and you can talk about all sorts. And the featured thing this month the featured thing for us as October due dates is that we are in the 3rd trimester and it's hospital bag time, so getting your hospital bag ready, thinking about your hospital bag, etc, etc. And you can talk to other parents. But it's just so nice to be able to talk to other people that know and are exactly they are exactly the same as you. They're in the same position, everything. But I would recommend getting a pregnancy app just for you as a parent. So they are my pregnancy must-haves. You don't need them. They're what I felt I needed throughout my pregnancy and still need. Like a pregnancy pillow, you don't need it. You could use a normal feathered pillow or something like that. But it's just what I felt I needed throughout my pregnancy, and I thought that if I share that with you guys as parents, if any parents are watching, you could maybe use what I feel I needed to know what you need. So I needed a book to reassure me about things. Maybe you do too, you never know. It's just a bit of helpful advice for others. And it just makes you feel more comfortable knowing that like you have someone there that... And having the things I had that I've just shared with you guys is what made me feel comfortable throughout my pregnancy, and that will make me feel comfortable in the hospital as well. So like I'll take my book to the hospital, a fan to the hospital, stuff like that. It's just throughout the entire 9 months of pregnancy, those things made me feel safer, more comfortable and happier. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, because I am now on currently like 104 subscribers or something like that. Let's make the number bigger by subscribing. So if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe and like this video. My channel is all about baby, pregnancy, fun and exciting things, and vlogs every day. So every day you get a new video about my day and what I've done. Plus these little videos about my pregnancy, or little fun videos like the Chubby Bunny Challenge, stuff like that. It's all just fun, and also a few advice and tips about pregnancy, etc, etc. But thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!